I am back with another quick video, man. So today we're gonna be talking a little bit about PPF and why I'm not putting any PPF on my Tesla. All right, we're gonna talk about that today. But before we do that, man, I don't know if y'all can see the front part of my car, but it looks like trash. Let me show y'all. So this is what the front is currently looking like right now. You can see all the bugs and the grime. You can even see my Crocs that I got on with all the pollen on them. But this is what the front of the car is actually looking like right now. As you can see, hopefully you can see that right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wash it real fast, right? I'm gonna go ahead and wash it really quick. See, y'all can see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash it really quick so you guys can see what it looks like after I wash it. Now, mind you, I've been driving my car now. I'll put y'all down right here. So I've been driving my car now for what, a little over 3,000 miles. I'll tell you guys the total miles in a minute, but a little bit over 3,000 miles. So
your Tesla is not Sentry mode activated.
Literally day-to-day driving this car, bugs and all that stuff. I'm down here in the country, you know, Georgia, we're in the south, so we get the bugs, we get the pollen, we get all that stuff. So you guys can see what the wear and tear looks like, man. And then we'll talk a little bit more about why I'm not putting PPF on my car. So let me wash it first. You guys already saw what it looked like. Let me wash it first, and then we'll come back. I'll show you what it looks like after I wash it, and then we'll talk about it. All right, let's do it. So once again, I'm at the car wash, but I want to make sure I give y'all another quick look at this front, since it's probably better lighting right here. See that? All right, so am I gonna get PPF on my car? Short answer, no. All right, somebody did ask me this question in one of my videos, and I thought I'd just go ahead today and talk about it real quick, man, about why I'm not getting PPF. So at the beginning of this video, you guys should have saw the before, and probably now as I'm talking, you should see like the after part with my car being washed. You know what I'm saying? So you can see like what it looks like after it was washed, before and after. All right, I told you guys at the beginning I was gonna tell you how many miles I had. And right now, as of today, I have 3,562 miles. So 3,562 miles, what you saw before, me washing it, 3,562 miles. That's what the wear and tear currently right now with 3,500 miles on it, what it looks like right now. And to be honest with you, I don't think I need any PPF. And I wasn't going to get PPF. I'm not doing PPF. And for me personally, I don't think that I need PPF, right? I do know that PPF is really good, because when I got the tent put on my car, they gave me like a full rundown of PPF. They told me about all the hot spots and stuff. They priced it out, gave me the front, the hot spots and things of that nature, and the price wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna lie, the price wasn't too bad, but I just wasn't a fan of it. And the thing is, because when I started to peel back the onion for myself, I started thinking about all the cars I've had and all the motorcycles I've had, and have I ever put PPF on any vehicle that I've ever had? And the answer was no. And I didn't think that because it's a Tesla that I needed to put PPF on it. Because truth be told, again, like I've said before, I'm more of a motorcycle guy than a car guy. However, I just finally gave up motorcycles and put a Tesla in place of my motorcycle. So I'm still learning, you know, the whole EV thing. I'm just saying that just because it's a Tesla, I don't think I need to protect my car, just like any other car that we've had over the years. And mind you, I lived in California. I had motorcycles in California. I took more care of my motorcycles than my cars, I'm not gonna lie. But my car sat outside, they sat outside while the motorcycles were parked in the garage. We lived in Ohio for a stint. Now, mind you, in California, it was really, really hot too. And we lived in Ohio for a stint. It snowed out there, that salt and all that stuff. My car stayed outside, motorcycle stayed in. And throughout all of that stuff, man, and all the cars that we had throughout the years, I feel like the wear and tear was just normal wear and tear. I didn't have any peeling or paint issues in the front of my car. I didn't have any of that stuff without any PPF. Now, mind you, I do know that people say Tesla's paint is not really up to par like some of these, you know, other car companies out here. But the proof is kind of in the pudding. I got 3,500 miles right now, highway miles, going to travel ball games, on the freeway, local city driving. I mean, I got so much. I got 3,500 miles on it. And you guys saw it before, and you guys have seen it since I cleaned it up. Might be a rock chip here and there, but I mean, I really don't care. And at the same time, I also thought about this. I said, you know, even if I never put PPF on my car, right? And even if my car decides that it wants to have a bunch of rock chips and little paint imperfections and little issues up in the front part of my car, even in the hot spots, I do already know ahead of time that I would probably get those little spots touched up and I would wrap my car. So I know at some point in time I'm probably going to get bored with this gray paint, this stealth gray paint, and I'm probably going to want to wrap my car at some point. And at that time when I wrap it, I know wrapping is more expensive than doing PPF and all of that stuff, or probably neck and neck depending on if you get a wrap with PPF. But from all my research, I probably would just get some of those paint imperfections fixed, touched up, and just wrap my car a whole different color. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably really honestly the main reason why I don't think I want to do PPF, because I do got a feeling at some point I may wrap my car, whether that be maybe 2 years from now, or maybe even a year and a half from now, who knows. But I probably will eventually wrap my car. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but that is kind of what's got me leaning towards, do I even need PPF now? PPF will protect my car, right? And then if I wanted to wrap it after, you know, I take that PPF off or whatever I would do, obviously my car would be protected and it'll make it easier to get the wrap and stuff like that. But man, listen, that's neither here nor there for me. But I will say this, based off of 3,562 miles, based off of the wear and tear that this car has endured with these 3,500 miles, I feel like the front part of my car still looks really good. And I think that by the time I get to 7,000 or 8,000 miles on this car, 10,000 miles, I still think it's going to look up to par. So PPF for me, it's a no-go. I'm not trying to hate on any of the PPF people out there. If you are getting PPF, more power to you. Keep the PPF. I do know that it works for a fact because I saw it in action. I've seen a lot of PPF videos. I went to the shop, they showed me the PPF. I know what it does, and I do know that it works. But for me, it's just not it's just neither here nor there. I don't care for it, you know what I'm saying? And truth be told, man, just because this is a Tesla, I don't feel like I need PPF just because I have a Tesla all of a sudden. Because like I say, I've had cars that I would say quote unquote was up to par, not necessarily up to par with my Tesla that I have. I mean, because I think this is the best car ever, really, to be honest with you. But you know, I've had some cars that I was really head over heels for. And let me not say cars. Let me change that. Let me not say cars. I'm gonna say motorcycles. I've had some motorcycles that were man, listen, they were the it factor for me, because cars never was the it factor. But still, a couple of my cars were really, really nice. Didn't put PPF on them. But my motorcycles though, I didn't put PPF on motorcycles. I didn't do any of that stuff. Or I don't even know if people was even putting PPF on motorcycles even then. And honestly, let me say this too, I never really started paying attention to PPF until I started looking into Teslas. Once I started looking into Teslas is when PPF became a thing for me. So imagine if I would have never did any research on a Tesla and decided to go to the car lot and just buy me a Tesla with no research, no YouTube, I wouldn't get PPF. You know what I'm saying? But because YouTube is alive and people have PPF and I can see what PPF does, I think that's what sparks the interest on PPF. But over the years, not being a car guy, PPF was at the bottom of my list and it's still there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I hope this answered the question, man. Am I putting PPF on the car? No. You guys will see what it looks like with no PPF for the next. I'm gonna probably give y'all another update. We at 3,500. Try to hold me to it. Drop me comments and stuff, but hold me to it. Let's come back again at, let's do 7,000 miles. Let's do 7,000. At 7,000, we'll do a PPF check. That's what we'll call it. We'll do a PPF check at 7,000 and see what that actually looks like on the front of my car. Like, does the car need PPF, or should I have gotten that PPF? We'll do it at 7,000, see what that looks like, and then again, we'll just keep on tracking it and seeing how that go. So listen, at the end of the day, if you're thinking about getting PPF, get the PPF. But if you want to see somebody who's not getting PPF and what that's going to look like on their car, just watch my videos and you'll see my car with no PPF, and then you can be the judge on if you want to spend money on PPF or not. You know what I'm saying? So for me, no. For you, you do what you want to do. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, if you have found this video to be helpful in some way, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, shouts out to everybody that's been watching the videos. I really do appreciate that. And shouts out to everybody that's been using my referral code to get them a Tesla. I appreciate you as well. And if you are looking to get a Tesla, go down in the description below, hit up my referral link. That way you can save some money and your boy can get a little bit of a kickback. You know what I'm saying? And with that, it's been your boy Jay. No PPF for me. I'm out of here. Peace.